stop scrolling. According to Zillow's October 2025 rental report, prices in Aspen have dropped 14% year over year, the steepest fall since the 2008 housing crash. Vacant luxury condos sit dark at night. Entire streets in once thriving ski towns like Vail and Breckenridge are eerily silent. And behind the falling numbers, real people. Vacation property investors stripped of rental income. Families underwater on second homes they now can't sell. Local workers being forced out altogether? Click like, because what you're about to hear isn't designed to scare you, it's meant to prepare you. In the next 20 minutes, you'll see the real data behind the 10 US companies that eliminated the most jobs in 2026, and the exact ripple effects it's having on Colorado's fragile real estate market. We'll count down town by town and reveal the number one ski hotspot collapsing the fastest. The numbers don't lie, and neither do the empty units. Let's dig in. We poured through nearly 100 earnings calls, 20-plus MLS databases, and direct county assessor reports. We analyzed Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, and foreclosure filings across 10 key Colorado mountain economies: Aspen, Vail, Telluride, Durango, Glenwood Springs. Towns once seen as safe havens are now absorbing the shock of corporate layoffs and declining rent checks. If you live in, invest in, or dream of owning mountain property, this countdown could be the most financially important 20 minutes of your year. Comment if you've seen signs already. And don't forget to subscribe for weekly real data investigations no one else is showing you. Number 10, Glenwood Springs. Once a steady middle-class mountain community, Glenwood Springs is now the unexpected front line of a quiet housing collapse. According to the Colorado Association of Realtors, active listings in the Glenwood MLS were up 31% year over year as of September 2025. Median sales prices dropped 10.3%, pulling values down for the third straight quarter. Rents fell 7% year-over-year according to Zillow. Not devastating, but the trend is not slowing. But it's the vacancy rate that tells the full story, up to 9.1%, the highest since 2010. Why? Layoffs at UPS hit here hard. Glenwood is a key logistics corridor for Western Colorado. With UPS shedding 48,000 jobs nationally, local distribution and support staff felt immediate job loss. Overnight, we lost half the warehouse, says Mike Ramirez, a former route supervisor laid off in May. We were told the system was upgrading. The new system didn't include us. Local CBS 4 Denver, June 2025. Now drive by Glenwood's Canyon Creek neighborhood after 6 p.m. Street after street, dark windows. Owners pulled out, renters gone. From here, head southeast, because the situation gets worse. Number 9, Telluride. Redfin's October 2025 figures show Telluride median home prices dropped 12.5% year-over-year, wiping out almost $180,000 per home on average. More alarming, homes listed above $1.5 million are sitting for over 145 days, double the DOM, days on market, from 2024. The primary culprit? Salesforce. The company axed 4,000 remote-first tech jobs in early 2025, and Telluride had become a popular Zoom town for those high-paying remote workers. When the pink slips went out, the rental income disappeared, and second homes went cold. 2 of the ski-in, ski-out units I manage went from bringing in $9,000 a month to zero, says property manager Lauren Kay from Kay Getaways in San Miguel County. Interview, November 2025, Rocky Mountain Retold Max podcast. The owner stopped paying HOA and started calling brokers in panic mode. Redemption doesn't look close. Telluride's rental occupancy has fallen below 48%. According to AirDNA, investors are filing short-term rental licenses in half the volume they did last year. Don't scroll. We're just getting to the breaking point. Number 8, Crested Butte. IBM's 2,700 job eliminations in 2025 may have sounded distant until their telework center servicing the region shut down. Dozens of cybersecurity and back-end AI support jobs evaporated. Crested Butte, already fragile due to its heavy reliance on remote workers and seasonal renters, cracked. According to Gunnison County's latest assessment from October 2025, residential property tax delinquencies have doubled YoY. Zillow shows the median rental listing price down 11.8%, while Realtor.com posts a 14.3% jump in unsold listings year over year. The investor who owns the fourplex next door ghosted 3 tenants after defaulting, says Morgan L., a school teacher in the valley. Heat was shut off for days, and we knew he just walked away. Gunnison Times, October 2025. The vacancies are now visible from the mountain base. Units with frozen pipes, abandoned Airbnb smart locks. The quiet is terrifying. Like what you're uncovering? Hit that like so we can keep piecing together the truth with data they won't show you on the news. Number 7. Durango. Dating back to 1881, Durango has always been a rugged mountain town with a blue-collar backbone. But in 2025, that backbone started bending under corporate pressure. Microsoft cut 6,000 workers across cloud, security, and AI verticals. Durango quietly housed a surprising number of them thanks to regional satellite offices, flexible work policies, and proximity to cheaper mountain property. The consequences showed up fast. According to La Plata County Recorder data, Novi 2025, foreclosure filings are up 44% YoY. That's double the state average. Vacancies in new builds spiked as mortgage resets collided with job losses. Redfin reveals something even bleaker. Nearly 1 in 5 listings has had a price cut of more than 10%. That's a huge red flag this early in the cycle. Durango rental prices, as per Zillow, slumped 9.2%. Airbnb demand is down 18% YoY as local tourism softens. Local realtors are now whispering about a new acronym, AIP Asset in Panic. These are homes bought during the 2021-2022 boom by remote tech employees trying to escape San Francisco or Denver. Many now sit empty, locked, and listed. Number 6. Eagle. The Eagle River Valley should have been safer. High altitude, limited inventory, close to I-70's ski corridor. But when Verizon slashed 15,000 jobs nationally, tech field service teams here were gutted. Eagle lost 110 telecom roles in July, and that's just what's reported. Redfin data shows home inventory ballooned by 23.1% compared to the same time last year. Seller desperation is rising. Requests for bridge loans and HELOCs are flooding into local credit unions, according to the Eagle County Finance Authority, October 2025. Median asking rents are down 10.5%. More ominously, the vacancy rate for Class A condos reached 12%, a level not seen since 2009. The nights are getting longer and the windows are bright less often, notes volunteer EMT Sarah Riker. Every week we're answering calls about people leaving, abandoning pets, furniture, everything. They just crack. Eagle County Emergency Rescue blog, November 2025. We're not seeing cracks. We're witnessing a fracture. Number 5, Breckenridge. You'd think one of Colorado's most iconic ski towns would be immune. But when GM eliminated over 3,400 engineering and tech-adjacent roles in mid-2025, it triggered a rapid retreat of EV remote workers and high-earning renters who'd been populating Breck's high country homes. In just 12 months, median home sale prices plunged 13.6%, according to Summit County MLS data, October 2025. Zillow reports monthly rents dropped 16%, the sharpest decline in any of the 10 counties we reviewed. It's not just the prices, it's the silence. Locals now refer to certain streets near the ski base as ghost slopes. Entire condo buildings are blinking black by 7 p.m., empty, cold, and locked up as owners flee maintenance costs and heating bills. I went from managing 9 short-term units to 3 in a single season, says Jake Thomas, a property manager in Blue River. 4 owners have filed for bankruptcy. 1 walked away mid-renovation, left the tools, furniture, everything. Summit Daily, November 2025. Breckenridge's new home construction pipeline has nearly halted. According to Building Permits Map Colorado, Q3 2025, applications dropped nearly 50% YOY, the steepest fall since 2008. Before we reveal number 3, don't forget to subscribe. We do videos with verified local data every week. Nothing is hypothetical, no projections, just what's actually happening. Number 4, Steamboat Springs. This one hits hard. Known for laid-back powder and high-earning out-of-state investors, Steamboat was once the darling of remote work paradise during the pandemic boom. But IBM's AI-driven job cuts in early 2025 struck its quiet workforce. Mostly cybersecurity professionals calling in from mountaintop condos. As those salaries vanished, so did mortgage payments and second home grooming. Active inventory jumped 38% YY in Root County Listings Index as of October 2025. Foreclosure actions rose 31%, the highest single-year jump since 2009. This isn't just a correction, it's collapse, says Julie Helm, a real estate analyst at Broker Metrics Colorado. 3 of our biggest buyers last year are now distressed sellers. Broker Metrics, October podcast episode. Vacancy rates in the Upper Fish Creek neighborhood hit new records, 13.4% according to Zillow. Developers have pulled back all permits for Phase 2 of the Kutuk Canyon project, citing a complete shift in investor appetite. Steamboat Today, September 2025. Rents down 11.1% across the town, another hit from IBM's downsizing. Steamboat's fiber rollout partially stalled, leaving tech-targeted neighborhoods underdeveloped, slamming valuations even further. Number 3, Silverthorne. Here, the drama played out like slow-motion financial erosion. When Verizon announced its 15,000 layoffs, few realized how many internal field ops, the tower maintainers, line testers, and 24/7 network monitors quietly lived in Silverthorne, balancing remote desk jobs with weekend access to Breck. But within 3 months, over 24 homes hit the market in just 1 square mile radius. By October 2025, Summit area realtors reported a 26% spike in active listings, YOY, and a 14% increase in listings being pulled from the market altogether. That's the telltale sign. Sellers tried, got no offers, gave up. Median rents are down 10.9%. Foreclosure notices up 39%. There's a townhome across from my son's school that's been listed 4 times since March, each time cheaper than before. No takers, says local teacher Emma Hall. It used to be a neighborhood, now it's Airbnb lockboxes and boarded windows. Vacancy in the Timber Ridge zone surpassed 11%. Especially in short-term units not allowed under Silverthorne's 2024 short-term rental cap. That cap has backfired. Owners who can't rent are now trying to sell and flooding the market. Before we jump to the final 2, keep watching. We saved the most devastating for last. Number 2, Vail. This may surprise you, but only because what's happening in Vail is still unfolding in near silence. Redfin's November 2025 market update shows Vail's home prices down a modest 8.5%. But behind that number lies a chilling reality, a flood of homes hitting inventory with no bids. Zillow reveals that rental pricing fell 13.3% YOY, and data from AirDNA shows short-term rental demand in Vail has plunged 21%. Around 36% of total rentals listed in September 2025 failed to book for even a single weekend in October, a record loss. What drove it? Salesforce layoffs again. but also Microsoft. Vail was a flex exodus town in 2022-2024. Now it's payback time, and locals are hitting their limits. The HOA foreclosed on 3 townhomes in 2 weeks, says Mike Yanez, a Vail real estate attorney. Owners had stopped paying months ago, no rent, no reimbursement, no buyers, and now, no equity. Vail Daily, October 2025. It's not just investors downsizing. Vail's local worker housing program is collapsing under default. More than 18% of city-managed deed-restricted properties were behind on payments as of Q3 2025, according to Vail Resorts Housing Division. Vail now has the highest percent of under contract to cancel properties among all mountain towns in Colorado. You won't believe number 1. Number 1. Aspen. The richest mountain town in America is also bleeding the fastest. According to Redfin's December 2025 report, Aspen's median home value fell 16.7% YoY, the steepest decline since the 2008 crash. Median rent sliced by 18.4%. Rental units priced above $20,000 a month. Vacancy rate above 39%, according to AirDNA. Short-term rental occupancy this winter is down nearly 23% compared to 2024. Amazon accelerated this collapse. With nearly 30,000 roles cut across 2025 and 2026, including AWS talent and logistics planners who'd made Aspen their tax-sheltered playground, the human impact is staggering. One Aspen real estate broker, under condition of anonymity, shared a call from August. The caller, an Amazon tech lead, said he hadn't been paid in 2 months. His RSUs were frozen, his house was appraised $900K lower than last year, and he'd already missed a mortgage payment. He was calling from his Tesla, parked outside my office, asking if we do fast cash buyers. We don't. Aspen's luxury market has stalled. Demand for condos under 5 minters is non-existent. Whole neighborhoods, Red Mountain, Starwood, even parts of the core, are listing, relisting, then pulling. MLS data shows Aspen had 207 active listings in December. That's 49% more than the same month last year. But it's the human story that scars the most. In October, a property caretaker working near Buttermilk was found squatting in a garage after a client vanished, owing 4 months' pay. The police report labeled the house unoccupied, unsecured, and unmonitored since July. Aspen Times, Nov in 2025. This isn't recession, it's rebalancing with casualties. When Amazon can cut 30,000 plus roles, many of them 6-figure remote jobs, and the fallout hits like this, it signals a clear truth. Even the most gilded zip codes are now vulnerable. Now that you've seen the full list, let's step back. The pattern is painfully clear. Across Glenwood, Telluride, Aspen, and beyond, we're witnessing housing data drop in direct correlation with national job cuts. Corporate giants, Microsoft, AWS, Salesforce, IBM, UPS, are eliminating high-paying roles. Many of them remote, many in mountain towns. This isn't just tech, it's a shift. AI replacing humans, cost-cutting replacing community growth. And for investors, it's brutal. Rental income is collapsing, inventory is flooding, foreclosures rising. As David Stevens, former head of the Mortgage Bankers Association, told CNBC in October 2025, this isn't a soft landing. This is a controlled demolition. AI is accelerating it, and once home prices start falling, they have a way of feeding on themselves. CNBC, October 10th, 2025. None of this was theoretical. It's already happening. If you own property in any of these towns, or dream of doing so, here's what to watch. Rental vacancy increases month over month. Days on market commands weaker pricing power. Foreclosure filings in neighboring properties. The towns seeing investors sell first tend to tank fastest, and the hardest hit are towns anchored by former remote workers from companies now shedding thousands of high-paying jobs. That's the real risk. Not just economic downturn, but a workforce being erased without a replacement. To recap, Glenwood saw UPS job cuts devastate warehouse and freight housing. Telluride's tech exodus hollowed out bargain short terms. Aspen, at the top, has now fallen hardest on nearly every measurable front hit. Like if this opened your eyes, it helps this video reach people before it's too late. Subscribe now. We publish verified housing collapse reports every week. Comment below. Which town shocked you the most and why? And if you know someone investing in these markets, share this. Next week, we'll investigate the 7 most common red flags in Mountain Town MLS listings and what they really mean. Stay informed. Don't get caught off guard.